We got Gabe Davis with me. Gabe, how have you been?
Been good. Just enjoying the process, soaking it all in. It only happens once, so.
Yeah, and it looks like you got a familiar field. We both have some familiar fields behind us. Looks like you're in the indoor facility, so you're here in Orlando.
Yeah, I'm out here training. Obviously, I want to be around family for the whole draft process, so I try to come back in town from California, and use the field to get some work in today.
Yeah, and when we talked last week, you just mentioned it. You were in California. How often have you been going back and forth? What exactly have you been doing there versus here?
Well, Cali was a whole combine process for me, training-wise. So I was there for 3 months. Also did some extracurricular activities out there other than, training. So California was a great experience for me because, it showed me a lot that I've never seen before. And, I'm happy, I got to go out there.
Extracurricular activities. Let's talk about it. The Roc Nation brunch.
Yeah.
You got to meet some big names. I mean, you were kind of matching Jay-Z. You got to meet Rihanna. It looked like a pretty incredible experience.
Oh, yeah, it was a great experience. Definitely different for me, growing up listening to all these people. When I was so little, my mom, having pictures of Jay-Z in her room, that was a big thing. Beyonce, Rihanna, all those types of people. And to finally meet them in person, was something crazy. Never thought in a million years I would be around such great people in such a little space, especially at this age too as well.
So let's go back and talk a little bit about football. This past weekend, the Samford game re-aired, and that was a big game for you. Was that the moment that you really thought in your head, like, wow, I could really make this dream into a reality sooner than later?
I knew it was going to be a statement game for me. Obviously, that big talk about Debo, which was a great player, one of the best people I've ever been against. Hats off to him for sure. But, I try to take every single opponent the same and try to compete the same level that I compete with anybody. And I just know I had a big breakout game in that game. But, there's a lot of other games that were big. So.
But I want to talk about that matchup with him because going into last season, he was arguably one of the best corners in the game headed into the season. And so I wouldn't say you necessarily exposed him, but you exposed just how elite your talent is. What was going through your mind throughout that game? What was kind of the message that you had headed into that game and specifically that matchup between you two?
You can't act like we didn't hear the whispers that were going around that this guy is a potential first-round draft pick. He's really good at what he does. He's one of the best you'll go against or the best I'll ever go against. So, when it came to preparing, I just really studied him, studied his game, studied the defense as a whole, and just fired up. I was fired up because I knew the opportunity was there. And I knew that, I don't look at things as risk and failures. I look at things as opportunities when it's come to going against the best. And, I feel like I showed what I can do, and it was a great opportunity for me.
Well, you've definitely been showing what you can do over the last couple months headed into draft week. Draft week's finally here. How excited are you?
It's good. It went by really fast. I remember when it was just the last game, USF walking off the field, and all of a sudden now we're a couple of days away, from the draft happening.
And let's talk about some more opportunities of you just being able to showcase what you've been doing. Walk me through what a day looked like for your training out in California. You've had opportunity to share some of those videos, but walk me through what a day of training looks like for you.
A day of training for me was obviously I woke up in the morning, started at 9, worked out at 9, finished around 10, 10:30, and depending on the day, I would either go to the field or to the sand pit to work on either agility and speed or, route running and football-related drills. Obviously, with the combine, so, we did a lot of combine drills as well. Probably finished out around 1:30, 2:30. And then later on in the day around 5:30, 6:30, around there, go back into the gym, catch a lot of balls, get some, hand-eye coordination stuff down when it came to just being able to catch the ball strong. And went home and, relaxed, whether I was playing my game or, watch TV, hang out. So.
Yeah, and let's talk about this week. I'm sure people would love to know what you just got done doing. That would probably make them really excited if they heard who you're just working out with. And just what else do you have planned for this week headed up to the draft?
Yeah, well, working out on the field was throwing balls with KZ, running some routes, getting some different style routes in on the right side because that's a lot of my game was on the left at UCF, so I'm working on the right really well because that's what a lot of people want to see. Me be versatile So that's what I've been working on ever since I've been training. And, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, just getting ready. Obviously going to still be training, but, just getting ready for the next 3 days, the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, to see what happens.
Do you have any big watch plans?
Just be around family, people I'm close with. This is a big opportunity and a big blessing. I call it, it's a big blessing to have all this happening. And I know the people I want around me to be able to, soak it in with me.
I know you're a mama's boy. Who's going to cry first, you or your mama?
My mom's going to cry. She already cried. So she's already crying. She's probably crying right now. So, yeah, she's going to cry. She's definitely be the first one to cry. As soon as the phone is picked up, I know that she'll just start bawling her eyes out. No matter where I'm at, she's going to be happy for me.
Absolutely. Well, good luck, Gabe. I can't wait to see where you end up. I know big things are ahead of you.
Yeah, thank you, Sammy.